3, 2, you're
This week begins a new activity at Kate Bond, the first annual Class Wars. Between now and the end of the year, there will be 4 different events in which the grade levels will compete to see who the best class at KBMS is. Each of the 4 events will have points that can be earned throughout the year, with the winning grade level administrator receiving a trophy at the end of the year and the entire grade being known as the best. The first event of Class Wars takes place this week, and it is called Change Wars. Donate your change during lunchtime to see which grade can collect the most change. Containers for donations will be in the cafeteria. The winning grade level will receive an out-of-uniform day for the following Friday. Stay tuned for other events in the Class Wars, sponsored by the Kate Bond Student Council.
Game on!
Attention, Kodiaks. You're invited to the Fall Arts Festival, a presentation of original works from music and media, dance, and visual art students. Join us Thursday, November 18th at 6:30 p.m. in the KBMS Auditorium lobby for what is sure to be a memorable and unique experience. Admission is free and refreshments will be provided. See you there.
Vocabulary on the front. It's got a couple of words highlighted, the ones that we really need to know. It has our performance-based objective, not just the one we're doing today, but the one we need to do later as well, and the standard it's all based from. So you're going to follow along with me like we do. We're going to fill out the no in the show and the prefixes, and then we're going to move on to our lesson today. Any questions as we do our breakdown? No. Very nice. So let's take a look at our performance-based objective. It's at the top of your sheet. Please follow along with me. Student will be able to identify the exposition. Rising action. Climax. Falling action. And resolution. In order to describe how a particular story or dramas plot unfolds in a series of episodes. Very good. Now we're going to take a second. We're going to underline those keywords that we need to know in order to understand this performance-based objective. So while you start, I'm going to give you a hint. Our first one should be identify. Go through now and take a second and underline those keywords that we need to know in just the first performance-based objective. That's the one we're working with today. When you finish, write those no's in the no boxes. If you flip over to the back, you will see that I have given you more space. So, Johnson, tell me what's another word we need to know in order to understand this? What's another word we need to know in our performance-based objective that you're writing down? Identify. Very good. What's another one, Pat? Falling action. Very good. Otis, what's another one? Rising action. Jeremiah, what's another one? Very good. Azaria. In order to master this standard, we need to be able to show our description and show the plot and show how the series unfolds. So when you are writing your words in the show section, you are looking for describe and plot and unfold, things that we can actually do. As you do that, I'm going to go over the definitions with our words. Please listen. Identify means to recognize and name. Exposition provides the important background information and introduces the settings, characters, and conflict. Rising action is the action that leads to the climax to build suspense. The climax is the highest point of tension and interest in the plot. Plot is the big one we're going to talk about today. So today's our big plot lesson, and we're going to look at what a plot does. It is a pattern of events of literary work, which includes all of those things, those expositions, the rising action, the climax, the falling action, and the resolution. Yeah. So you're going to write describe and plot right there, because those are the ones you've got to show me you can do, right? Let's take a look at the prefixes. So on the back, I have a section for prefixes, root words, and suffixes. We're going to pull out those words and those prefixes, root words, and suffixes that you need to understand because of that. ID in particular, right? ID. So ID shows us that we have a prefix, and we need to write it down in the prefix section. But there's also something else on identify. Where else could it go? Go ahead. Suffix. Why? That's right, because it has FY. So we are going to write identified both in the prefix and in the suffix section. Very good, Jeremiah.
Okay, class, tell me, how does this standards and PBO study guide help you? Can anybody help me out? How does it help you?
It helps me understand my vocabulary, and it helps me understand what I'm finna do for work.
It helps me understand what a prefix and a suffix is when I need help with something.
It helps me understand what the performance-based objective is and what we'll be doing in class today.
It helps me understand the definitions of the words.
It helps me break down the definitions so I understand the word better.
It helped me understand more about the text.
It helps us know the definition about the words.
It helps you know the definition of the words right here.
It helps me better understand what the performance-based objective and what words is a prefix and a suffix.
Okay.
It helps me understand the performance-based objective and the meaning of the words.
It helps me understand the performance-based objective and what a suffix and a prefix mean.
Thank you for watching the Kodiak channel. Yeah.